Hey folks, Ray Terry here. You know, I've got over 50 years experience in construction, and I host a radio show called About Your House, heard every Saturday morning in Charlotte, North Carolina, Charlotte metropolitan area. And you can hear us live, stream it live every Saturday morning on FoxSportsCharlotteRadio.com or download the free app, Fox Sports Charlotte. And that's it. You can stream live anywhere on the planet. It's WBCN, 1660 AM, 94.7 FM. You know, I want to share my knowledge and give it back. I'm getting old. You know, cash out here in the next 15 years or so if I'm lucky. At any rate, I still have a lot left in me and I want to give it back. I've got a little campaign called Put Tools in Schools, and I'm going to just put tools on YouTube via our About Your House Radio YouTube channel. And I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you get something out of it. Number one, we hung drywall, and we finished it. And I did the first video on that. Tune in, check it out, see what you think, a little tip here and there. But today, we're going to talk drywall sanding. Not a big job, but if you get something out of it, subscribe to our channel and like us. That'll help me out a bunch. I appreciate you doing that. So, here's what we're going to do. First of all, sanding drywall is a messy, dusty job for the most part. Doesn't have to be. As I instructed you in the first video, it's not how much drywall mud, or I call it mud, drywall compound you put on. It's not how much you put on, it's how little you can take off when it's said and done. In other words, how smooth is the wall. These walls turn out pretty darn smooth, so they should not require a lot of sanding. Now, a few things I want to warn you about. Turn your system off, your heating and air conditioning system. Absolutely turn it off, okay? Because it's going to recycle and grab that dust, suck it into the unit, and then you have dust coating the lines of your ductwork. You don't want to do that. Turn off all fans. You want air movement to be pretty much nothing. No air movement. Carry that dust. You want to sand it. You want to sweep it up. I don't like a shop vac because it just clogs up your filter. That's just me. A lot of experience at it, okay? And then you turn your shop vac on another job, and drywall dust goes everywhere. You don't want that. It creates dust. Drywall dust is real fine and it will travel, okay? So you can take a dust brush, a nice soft bristled dust brush, and sweep it up because it's going to come straight down. Straight down. All right. Remember that. Gravity's going to work in your behalf. It's going to go straight, hit the ground, you can sweep it up. Then what I would do is mop. Because water will take the rest of the residue right up. Takes no time at all. I believe in a neat job. And once you get all your little drywall dust up and then all your drywall residue that, you know, fell down, you got a clean job, looking good. Drywall sanding is not a big deal. It's really not at all. It's an easy job, as a matter of fact, if you've done what I told you prior to this on the finishing video. So, and it, you know, like I say, I want to start out by saying a few little things here. If you're using this, a vibrating sander, okay, a palm sander, and definitely not this, definitely. If you're using either or, you're messing up. Now that, some people laughing, think I'm joking. I am joking actually, but if you need to use either one of these, you're done messed up somewhere. So let's just get those off the picture here, okay? So there's several ways to sand drywall, several things. There's a sanding sponge. They come in varied types and you get little angles on them for corners, this, that, the other. And this is my tool of selection on this job. And that's a pad sander basically, hand sander. And it's got a special drywall sanding pad on it. Works great, little screed. Like I say, sponge, they work pretty darn well. Now, sandpaper. This is 120 grit sandpaper. You don't want to use anything real rough because you'll literally see the tracks of it. You know, look, see, that's with sandpaper, right? And that's all that's required, folks. That's it. That's it. On this job here, and this right here, goes over just like this. Look at that. See? We'll finish this in no time at all. See? Oh man, I'm feeling good. So there's my tool of choice. So one more thing I want to mention. In some cases, you don't want any dust at all. Now see, right now as I speak to you, I can see a little dust in the earwork. Like I say, drywall dust, bleh. But if you let it settle, it'll clean right up. Now, you can take a bucket of water, 5-gallon bucket of water, and you can take a sponge. This is a grout sponge, and it works fine. It's got round corners, so it won't dig. When I say dig, you can take and wring it out with water. Okay, go over the edges just like this, real lightly. And that works. That really works. Now, you don't want to take too much off. Not at all. You want it to be real smooth, okay? And that's basically what drywall sanding is. It's not rocket science stuff, folks. It's really not as easy. But like I said, there's some things you just need to know along the way, just to make it a little easier. Now I'm going to sand the walls here, let you do a little fast forward on it, and you'll see how we do this, and then I'll wrap it up. Really simple. I'll talk to you when we're done. Okay, folks, time to sand the walls. Simple steps, shouldn't take but 15 minutes at the most. I'm going to get to sanding. Like I said once more, I'm using this along with a piece of sandpaper for fine-tuning around things and using the sponge pad there for the corners. So that's it. So I'm going to get with it. Let's go. Okay, that's about as easy as it gets. It took me all of 25 minutes to sand this job. I did the other wall without moving the camera, but regardless, I did it. Now, here's the thing. You notice I did not wear a face cover, a mask. Now, I'm not talking about COVID-19, I'm talking about breathing dust. Yes, you could wear a bandana, a mask, or whatever, but I did it for a reason. I did it for a reason. A teaching reason, okay? Notice how much drywall dust I do not have on me. Why? I'm not bragging, but I did a dang good job finishing it. It was very smooth. It didn't require a lot of dust, as I told you. You can see the floor from this angle. So, bottom line, we've sanded it. We're going to paint it, prime it. Going to do another video about that. How painting, everybody paint, right? Well, I'm going to show you a few little tricks, might help you a little bit. We'll talk about on the next video, that's painting, how to paint with latex paint, okay? Because most paints are acrylic or latex. Okay, I'm Ray Terry. Tune in every Saturday morning on WBCN, 1660 AM, 94.7 FM in Charlotte, About Your House Radio. This is the About Your House Radio YouTube channel. Let's put tools on YouTube. I just want to give it back, folks. Spread that love. We've got to spread the love, folks. We'll live a lot longer with greater purpose, and most of all, be happy with love. So let's practice it. So tune in every Saturday morning, FoxSportsRadioCharlotte.com. Stream it live. I'll tune in with you, talk to you. Let's learn together, and most of all, spread love and put tools in school. I hope you got something out of this video. I really do. All the videos we do. Comment. Let us know what you think. Subscribe and like us if you like us. If you don't, oh well, move on. But I hope you do. I hope you give us the support we need to grow and give you what you need. And that's learning how to use these hands with this brain. Folks, we love you. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe and like, and we'll talk to you real soon.